Hi guys, thank you so much for staying tuned to Big Updates Television. Yes, Friday 15th March, Sporting Morning, had a really interesting conversation there with Mr. Mentor Baptiste talking about refereeing the sport of football. And they are on a recruitment drive. And we're still in the sport of football. Joining me on set, head coach of FC Phoenix, Nigel Desouza, and the president of FC Phoenix, Mr. Terry Williams, a good friend. Good morning, guys.
Morning.
You're looking smart in your Phoenix FC jerseys, man. I like that. Guys, I mean, all over the country, TV6 news, national news, papers right through. We're hearing about the rise of FC Phoenix. Out of Tobago, the only club participating at the national level, the highest league, right? Participating there, and you guys are holding your own. Nigel, starting with you. At the beginning of the season, I guess you were asked about where would you guys want to finish. You know, number what? 8 on the standings, right? A victory on Sunday against Prisons at the right to Excelum can take it to 6th. How are you feeling about where you are right now and all the games that you have played thus far?
Continue to be a learning experience. I thought the fellas have grown throughout the season. I mean, obviously, when you're going to something new, you have to figure out what you need to do, how you need to do it, how to prepare the players. And we have made a lot of strides in those areas. And I think now the team, technically, tactically, physically, in a much better place than when we just started. So we're looking forward to continuing that progress.
Okay, and you think you have now earned the respect of the more seasoned teams in the competition, having beaten the defending champions Defence Force some weeks ago?
Well, that is for them to decide. We go in and do our job, which is to look for 3 points again on Sunday, and it's them have to know if they respect us, yes or no. But we're looking for 3 points. Yeah.
And what has brought up? It is mentioned tactically, right? Obviously, you're now into the second round, unbeaten into the second round, looking to go to the top of the table because it is not too far from the top, right? What would have brought up about the change, and tell me about the tactics that you have changed to get the results that you are getting now?
I think sometimes we may take for granted sometimes the speed of the game.
Right.
So then you have to prepare the players to play at that speed. And I mean, all of us learn at the same time. Right? So the speed, how you need to play. Because we might be able to do some things in Tier 2. The margins for error are a lot different at the Tier 1 level. So you have to make those changes as well. And then just make little adjustments because the teams are a lot more tactical, tactically prepared. So you have to make those adjustments as well.
That's good.
We have done that.
Yeah. And what's the mood in the camp from the guys? The idea of believe that we can finish the second round unbeaten?
We're hungry to win the next game. We'll take it one step at a time, but obviously you're going to every game wanting to win. You're going to a game with a point, and if you can leave with that point, then you leave with it. But obviously you're going looking for 3 points in every game. But you have to play the game on the day, and we just try to do that.
Yeah. Coach, man, deep down inside, you must be really proud of this team.
Yes, I'm very, very proud of this team. We could coach and say we want is up to the players.
Yes.
And we could see now that the players believe.
Yeah.
They believe that, look, this thing ain't so hard as, we could do it, we could do it. And this is what, I could see from the players. You don't have to kick them anymore to motivate them to go.
Yeah.
They're ready, they're hungry, and they see themselves going up, As Nigel see, one game at a time.
Yeah.
This game coming up is a crucial game. They are also learning and they are rising. With the Phoenix,
Yeah, I like that. You're the Phoenix, you're the rise. Our time to rise.
Yes, that's what the Phoenix made of.
Yeah.
And we're looking forward to that game.
Yeah, and Coach Man, the club 1976 FC Phoenix. That year signifies what? The start of the club?
Yes.
Right?
Yes. We mark it with 76.
Yeah.
But really, the Phoenix started in 74.
74.
In the minor league in Canaan.
Right.
But we were so way off that we don't want to remember them 2 years. 74 and 5, we don't want to remember.
Yeah.
We won 1 game in 74.
That's in the Tobago League?
No, the Canaan minor league.
Canaan minor. And this club was formed by yourself, and you can mention the others because I mean this is longevity. Like 50 years now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Theophilus Trim was very instrumental in forming this club. He was a basketball, person and so on. I think he had that in mind.
Right.
And we wanted to spread it to a sport club. He didn't want to say, well, look, I'm football, he's basketball. So he tried to, spread it as wide as possible to our sport club.
Yeah.
But the people who was in that club was footballers.
Yes.
We play basketball too.
Well,
We did play basketball.
Growing up, I played football,
Yes,
basketball,
yes,
cricket, anything
yes.
sporting I played.
Good.
You know?
And we was a decent team in Shaw Park,
Yeah.
you know. But other people fall off, but I stick to it and bring the fellas. A matter of fact, in 76, I did scouting through the minor league and look for all the brilliant young players and bring them together.
This is the community of Kinambona Come Point, yes?
Ian, God rest his soul.
Yes.
Ian, Tabby.
That's Ian Cookshank.
Yes.
Yeah.
Chuck with the score.
Yeah.
You know.
The guys who are now masters, Phoenix Masters.
Now Phoenix
Masters, yes.
And I want to see that we should pay some respect to the other teams that participated from Canaan.
Main Street. That Main Street.
Somerset.
Yeah.
If I had the knowledge I had now, the team would name Somerset.
Oh, right.
You know, because you ain't getting nowhere changing administration. Some stability was needed. But that Somerset team was a brilliant team. They had players that I learned from, like Franklin, Rupert Franklin, they call him Rupee. There was Kenlis Dillon, Brissot, Brissot, Precoux. That team, for me, at my age, the time I joined that team, I think that was the only team in the world. You know what I mean? Me no premiership on that.
Yeah, and look at this now.
Yeah.
Phoenix.
Yes.
In the top league in Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes.
You know, and as I said, close to 50 years, this club has formed, and you are now at the peak. You have players who are going to national trials and all these different things. I mean, what's the secret in keeping a community club? Because I can tell you about community club because I am also a member of a community club, a cricket club, and it's not easy trying to please everybody in a club because everybody want to play.
Yes.
They're training hard, but they want to come match day. If I say you're not in 11, it have problems.
Yeah.
How have you kept this club going to today that you guys are right up there and are making national news?
Yes. I myself was a decent player.
Yeah,
you know, I myself was a decent player, and I just tell them, look, I say, all I tell me, you know, I stand and sing the national anthem. I play for Trinidad and Tobago.
Nothing beats experience.
And you could say it today, the only player that never lived in Trinidad and never played no other league and only play for Phoenix is me. And play for Trinidad and Tobago.
I like that.
So I know.
Yeah.
Not that only that experience. When I decide that I really had to take up this thing, I had to get educated about it. Rodil was my mentor, Rodil Clark.
Mr. Clark, yeah?
Yeah, God rest his soul too, you know. He gave me my first real education about what is coaching about, what is thing. I tell you, I give you a joke. Mr. Duke from Blackrock.
Sir Duke.
Yes, Sir Duke came to live in the community. And Rodil was tied up with Turn of the Tide and all that.
He's a movie star. He's a movie star.
Movie star. He didn't come into training as regular as the players would like. You know? So we decided, look, let me bring in Juki.
Right.
So we talked to Juki and think Juki warned me. He said, Terry, this is not going to work. Rodil doesn't, sanction this. He doesn't. I said, Rodil, come training and so on and thing. We need an assistant coach. You're a teacher.
Yes.
So come to the club. Mr. Duke came. When Rodil show up, he's not pleased.
You want?
Yes, he's not happy, and I am seeing that.
Yeah.
The other players probably not seeing that, but I am seeing that. And we go by years and say, you ain't sharing information with the man and thing. And Rodil would look at me and he say, "Well, you trying to give me an assistant?" He said, "He does not give a coach an assistant." The coach have to choose his assistant. I said, "Well, you need an assistant. How about your friends Chippy and all them fellas?" He said, "Why do you think I'll give you all these people?"
You're the assistant. I like that. Those are good memories. Those are really good memories. Yeah. And Nigel, you must have learned a lot from Coach Terry because I mean I'm from Kinambona as well, and I've seen when we have cricket over the years gone by there. you've been there with the youngsters and Coach Man there with all the number of young players from the community. And now you are head coach. You must feel pleased that you have learned a lot from him. And Coach Man must be pleased as well, Nigel and his progress. So, I mean, tell me about the experience of working with him and now you are in charge.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. And I've mentioned this on the other interviews we have done previously. The knowledge you could gain from Coach Man is extensive.
Yeah.
Obviously, you take from what he teach and then you try to apply and learn on your own. But it's been great working coming from. I think I started to coach probably 2013 somebody taking over. That's the small ones come straight up.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've coached throughout the academy and I've been grateful.
And some of the guys are now within the team.
Some of the guys now are on the team.
Yeah.
So I've been given the opportunity to go on to coach throughout the academy, come straight up. And then just the dedication he showed. I mean, it rub off the same way. So I'm there every day and that grind, I learned from him grinding by himself sometime. And that's part of why I took up, because I used to see him there by himself.
Yes, I can tell you what that.
So then I say, look, I in it too, and it's just, for the most part of it, me and him for a lot of the time.
Fantastic. And as we look to wrap, right, tell me about the upcoming game. I mean, I've seen the ad. I mean, I'm very excited to be there on Sunday. You're up against the prison officers on Sunday. How are plans, preparation going for that game on Sunday?
We had a good week of preparation.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to it. The guys are fully prepared and ready. We have one more training session and then we get ready to play Sunday. I mean, they beat us the first round, so it wouldn't be an easy game at all.
Yes.
We understand that all the games are tough, so we have to go fully prepared and then look for the 3 points at home.
Yeah, very, very modest. And in terms of, you mentioned training, you have one more training session. I know you want to not answer or probably deflect from this question I'm going to ask now. Where are you guys training?
Where?
Where are you guys training?
Right now we're still in Blackrock.
You're still in Blackrock?
Yeah.
Coach Man, before we go, right, you know, sometimes it'd be difficult to talk about certain things, right? But I can tell you I'm not going to shy away from it, right? I am a cricketer. And I was always a Kenam calls me community. I grew up in Castara, but Kenam calls me home ground. Right? I played cricket there for how many years?
Yep.
And I love playing cricket in Kenam obviously because the street bunch is short away, in that sense.
Yeah.
And I haven't been able to play at the Kenam recreation ground for probably over 5 years.
Yeah.
That must be hurting you that you can't play a home match or train at Kenam recreation ground.
Yes. Very, very heartening to not be able to play there. You know, the feel is horrible.
Yeah.
You know, vehicles coming in there and in and out. Even if they put up the nice little wall and thing, they gotta fix the gate and stop vehicles from.
So vehicles still driving on the field?
Vehicles still coming in there and making things worse.
Yeah.
So I spoke with Mr. Was and he told me this
is the Assistant Secretary for the Division of Community Development, Youth Development and Sport.
He promised that they're doing something in Buko now and he will get the graders to come over and very shortly and fix. And I'm a patient person, you know. That. And I'm waiting patiently to, you know, for that to happen because it really hampering the development of sport.
And even the community, because just imagine a defense force coming to Tobago to play a home game in Canaan. It have no parking space.
No.
It have no parking space down there. No. And you know when Phoenix playing home, our Canaan Sports Club playing home, what the community does do in terms of support. Yes, the Dwight York Stadium is now the fortress because he ain't losing in Dwight York Stadium. But to get to play home, the concessionaires, the man who making the little corn, the little sauce, the little popcorn can also benefit from that. Instead of leaving the community to come to the Dwight York Stadium. So I am also making that plea to the powers that be. We want we going fixed. We want we going fixed. It's not just about Kenam Sports Club or Phoenix, but the church community. Groups, the people in the community that want to utilize the venue for the different activities. Fix it going.
And football, sport is about spectators.
Yeah. And I mean, you come down in Canaan, for in time you think about coming in and you lose already.
Of course.
You lose already.
Of course.
That's what home advantage brings. In that sense. So Sunday, what time is starting on Sunday? How much to get inside?
4 p.m., $25 to get inside. So we got the crowd to come out.
Yeah.
Tobago.
We have a lot of things in stock to bring the crowd to give away.
Oh, yeah, giveaways too? I have to be there early.
We're planning all that, you know. We're planning all that. We go to the restaurant, we're asking to give us meals so that the spectators could get a chance to come and eat by you, you know. We have plenty things in mind.
And last time I spoke to Mr. Cadet, who's behind the scenes as manager as well. You're still looking for a sponsor, a solid sponsor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
not handouts. Yeah.
and we're still thankful to
Yes,
Rouge,
yes,
obviously, for the
yes,
uniform
definitely.
sponsorship. Very
Yes.
much thankful.
Definitely.
Yeah. So the club, I mean, representing Tobago well, representing Tobago at the national level. They are currently 8 on the standings, but not far from 6 because we're playing against the 6th place team on Sunday.
Yep.
When we beat them on Sunday, we're going to 6th in that sense, yeah. And
Yep.
we expect that at least 5,000 or more will be at the stadium on Sunday from 3 p.m.
Yep.
The game kicks off at 4,
Yep.
but we're building a vibe from 3 p.m. because we have giveaways,
Yes.
you know. So we're red. That's the color.
Yes.
We're red.
Yes. All
We're
the
red.
time. All
Yeah.
the time.
And we come
yes,
out
all the
and let's
time.
continue to rise with FC Phoenix, Coach Terry and of course Mr. Desouza. I'm going to be there on Sunday. Yes, we do have a semi-final game that's Kenya Bonaccord Sports Club, but we're going to fix that team early.
Yeah.
And we'll come down and take in that game there and of course let us rise with the Phoenix. Thank
Good
you guys
luck
so
to
much
you,
for being here this morning. And I want to continue to commend you guys, continue keeping the team together, the young guys. I saw Jem got a call up recently.
Yeah.
Congratulations to him. And people were
without
keeping their
Jariel.
eyes on this young guy, Adriel George and Jariel Atta.
Yes.
Yeah, fantastic stuff happening with the club. And I'm happy that you are keeping them together.
Yeah.
And yes, even though some guys might want to play, you in charge. You in charge.
Yep.
Yeah? They don't let them learn discipline. Guys, been a wonderful program this morning. I want to thank you guys for staying tuned. So much discussion this morning. Sheriff Irvin with the golf. That's happening on Monday. Then we have Mr. Mentor Baptiste with the recruitment drive for the referees. And of course, we are encouraging everybody to be at the Dwight Chalk Stadium on Sunday from 4 p.m. No, 3 p.m. Yeah, to take in Phoenix versus Prisons FC in the Trinidad and Tobago Premier Football League Tier 1. This is where I have to leave you guys this morning. Continue to be safe out there. All right, we have a cruise ship in Tongue. Let me see if I can go and do a tour or two down by Pigeon Point. Yeah. And of course, take care of yourself over the weekend and be safe. We're going to take a break. When we come back on the other half, it's Candice Jackson with Good Morning Tobago. Share the live, share the live.
Put a smile on your face when you're moving from place